Everyone able to see? Okay. So going to the manual correlation in that first point. Okay. Identify the dynamic value. So how to we can identify the dynamic value means, okay, we need from the some process, like you should be record the script twice with a different type of test data. Means you need to, when you are recording the script, so when you are doing from the, for example, test or application only, once you can click from the fish, next time will be click from the birds. So and just change from the test data, and you can compare using from the any one of the compare tool. Now we can see that is also practical. Okay, I recorded. Okay, this is the one script I recorded. Okay, this is the one script I recorded till logout. I recorded. This is the one, and another one is the one more is the, so this is the one more one. Okay, so now after recorded, right? Like we can open from the, okay, testcompare.com. It is one of the, okay, our just a tool we can comparing point of view. Just in search in the Google text compare. So it will open this. Just click on this. And now we can see here. Here two will be there. So first of all, you can first script you can copy. Okay, Control C and paste from the here. And again go to the home page and again click from here, and second script, like we are recorded twice, I told, right? Again enter, Control C and paste in the here. Okay, now go here. See, now I copied everything, both the scripts. Like when I record the script, so I recorded script with a different type of test data, and I am comparing. Why I am comparing means I want to know from that like how many like values we need to do from the correlation. So how to identify the dynamic value. So like this will be every time will be no need, because so you should be aware of the what is the dynamic value. So when you are working with the like 2 3 years, then you can easily know that okay, this is the dynamic value we need to handle. So up to that you should practice from the like this and open one notepad, and you can write it from the like what are the values you are identified, you can write from the in one notepad. So now what we can do, we are copied this value, this one, and after that just click from the compare button. See, now I clicked here, and you can observe what are highlighted, right? That all will be different from the this to this. You can observe first transaction onwards will come. Okay, first transaction. So this is the launch and launch. So for here, we don't have from the any dynamic value. You can observe also. We are seeing from the some difference. What is this difference will be different. Only where we can see means in this code we need to see the if there is any difference from the here to here. So you can observe this is the like URL. So that is why that we can't consider. In the body, you can observe everything will be same here to here, and you can come to the next transaction. See here you can observe. So here J section ID is there. You can observe this J section ID, and what is the you are getting from the here J section ID is different. That is why it is highlighted from the here. So means we are identify that okay, we need to do from the J section ID is the one of the dynamic value. Okay, and after that you can observe. Okay, see, like what is this? Here you can observe the source page different. Here J section ID already we are identified, and you can observe source page and FP. So you can observe also year to year source page FP is different. You can compare also here CQ VRV there, but here you can see the values of VDXU means it is entire different from the here to here. And FP value also you can observe here VIC will be there, but here you can observe some GD NO, some means value will be different. So means as a user to user, as a iteration to iteration, the value is changing from the these values. So that is why what we can do, source page you need to do from the correlation. So this is also one of the dynamic value you can note down. And the next will be FP. FP also one of this. Okay. And going to the next. Okay. Only we can see the in the request only. Request means this is the web URL or web submit data. Finds and LR start line and transaction that will be ignored. Okay. Only we need from the within the URL. And here you can observe. So the product ID here is the fish some 01. Here is the some product ID is the ABCB01. So means product ID also it is changing. So these values coming from the where dynamic value
Server side.
like application side, not server side. So in the application, if you go to the application, okay, if we can go to the application, we can see the store application. So if you are launching, means you are giving from the username and password. Click on login, and so now you are clicking from the fish. Maybe I am clicking fish. Everyone also click the fish. No, maybe dogs also will pick. Means this is the values also dynamic values. Okay, now you can click from the anything. So product ID. So for example, I am very interested from the this fish. That is why I am selecting from this product ID. Maybe someone will be interested from the this. So means as a user to user, this product ID also it is changing. So it's the product ID also it is changing means what we can do, we need to do from the correlation. So and note down the product ID also. Here also one more thing we are missed. Here category ID. Here birds, here fish. So here also category ID also it is changing. So first of all you can copy this and note it in the category ID and product ID. Everyone able to understand? Product ID. And you can observe this category ID, this fish already we had taken. That's fine. Okay. Next, you can observe here product ID. This is the product ID. Above, both will be same only. Okay. Only once we are taken. That's fine. And coming here for this proceed to checkout, we don't have from any dynamic values. In the payment section, we can see the different values also. You can observe here credit card, and this is also important. Visa here, Visa. So actually maybe when I recorded, I not selected different one. But if you can observe here, if you selected this and say add to cart and click on proceed to checkout, here we have the drop down will be there. So based on from the which card you are having, like you having from the Visa or MasterCard or American Express. So you need to select from the any one of this. For example, you are doing from the MasterCard. So miss here also this value also it is changing from the as a user to user. So card type also you need to do from the correlation. Okay. And you can observe credit card. Credit card also changing. But we are entering or you are like selecting. You can observe also. If you want means you can observe here. Here we are entering from the credit card. Okay. You are entering this. So What are values we are entering through keyboard? What we can do?
Parameterization.
Parameterization. Means card number, expiry date also. Date means what we can do? Date and time parameterization. And first name we need to enter. Ourselves we can enter from the anything. Okay. Ourselves we can give. And last name also you can give from the last name. So these all details you are entering through keyword from the this all details. So that is the way we are doing from the parameterization. If it is change also, we consider as a correlation. It is changing from the like address one, city, and all things is changing. This is the dynamic value or parameterization value. Hello?
Dynamic value.
So what is the dynamic value? How it is dynamic value? Already I told. So what data you are entering through keyboard parameterization only, right? That is why I'm mentioning here very important thing. See, first name, last name, maybe you are giving from the different, but that is the not a dynamic value. You are entering through keyboard. So what are the values you are entering through keyboard? What we can do? We can do the parameterization,
Parameterization.
not correlation. So that is why these all values will be, we need to do from the parameterization. So up to this all will be fine. Up to from the country, it is a country also we are giving our country. What is our country? Okay. Maybe in country, if you are selecting from the drop down, for example, here you can observe, we are entering, that's fine. Sometimes what will happen? Here, some drop down will also, it will be like this will be there. India, Australia, USA, okay, and South Africa. So different countries drop down will be there. If it is the drop down, then what we can do?
Dynamic.
Dynamic value. So means we need to handle that dynamic value. Okay. So that is the one thing. And next you can observe this source page, it is changing. And again, this source page is changing. You can observe here, we have already got from the source page above. See, for example, this is the source page. What will be there? VDX, WSC will be there. For here, you can observe same that one different you can observe because as a same source page, maybe two times also will be there, but different value. You can observe this is the different or same as above. So means this source space dynamic value is coming from the two times, right? So this is also source space one of the thing. And FP also it is changing. You can observe here FP value is the BAKNF will be there. If you go to the starting line, here FP value you can observe. See here will be different. VZC something. There will be different. BAKDF there. So means this is the first time is the generating from the this request. Okay. And this request it is generating from the this. So that is why this is also one of the dynamic value source space and source space. Again, we are observe that next request also we are seeing from the same name but different value. So this is also we can take as a source space. Also one of this source space one and FP1 because second time also we need to do from this value. That is why source page 1 and FP1. And again, you can go to the next request. Okay, we are confirming. When you are confirming details, there is no dynamic value generated. That is why there is no difference from the here. If it is difference means it is highlighting. So here there is no highlighted means there is no dynamic value in this particular request. And go to the next line, sign out. Sign out also you can observe there is no difference from the here to here also. So like this we need to compare and you need to identify the dynamic value like this. So now we are identifying the J section ID 1, source space and FP and category ID and product ID and card type and again source page and FP. So these three will be like what are the dynamic value? It is application side or server side? Application side or server side?
Applications.
Application side. Because category ID nothing but it's a fish. See, for example, we can go to the application. So if you go to the here these are the categories. Maybe you are selecting from the fish or dogs or cats, reptiles and birds. So as a user, maybe I am interested from the fish. Maybe someone interested to book the pet as a dog also pet. It is a cat, a reptiles, or birds. So as a user to user, this is also changing. That is why that is the category ID. And next is the product ID. Product ID also like it is some different products. So like in the fish, we have the different products. In the reptiles, we have different products. In the birds, you have the different product. So product ID also it is changing. That is where say card type. Like when you are doing from the payment, it is asking from the Visa, MasterCard, and some other also it is asking. So maybe I have Visa. That is why I'm using from the Visa. But someone don't have Visa, maybe what they can use, MasterCard you can use. So means as a user to user card type also it will change. So that is why we should handle from the card type also. And source space and FP value is coming from the where? Krishna? Krishna? Krishna, are you there? Okay. So source page, what is that? Anyone can answer? Venkatramana, what is the source page and FP and J section ID? This value is coming from where? Server side or application side?
Server side.
Server side. So we need to handle this all in our script. So like this, you need to identify the dynamic value like this. So now you are identify the dynamic value is a J section ID. So then go to the just copy and go to the your script. So any one of the script is fine. Okay. And again, what we can do, just you need to identify means already you are written and identify means click on Control F and Control V. You can click on the find next. I think already we did correlation. We'll take here and Control F. J section ID. See now you can observe this is the J section ID. So you should be handled from the J section ID. So now first point is finished. What is the first point? To identify the dynamic value. So all dynamic values you are identified. So what are the dynamic values we have in our script? All values you identified. These all values you should do the manually correlation. So second step what? What is the second step? So you are identify the dynamic
Left
value.
hand.
So you can select the dynamic value and copy this and go to the output and select the code generation and come to the control home and click on here this and click from the find next and you can observe. So you got from the this. So and same to the when you are checking this, right, it should be there in response. It is a header or response body. If it is a request will be there, don't take from the in the request to header or request body. So it should be in the response header will be there. Okay, that is we need to pick. So then what we can do, we can copy this and in the notepad, what we can do, okay, we can paste it and we need to write the function. What is the function? Anyone can answer? What is the function? Manual correlation function.
Yeah. Web underscore
Web underscore
underscore right right
underscore
save underscore param
param. Okay. And parameter
double
name
column double
LB
column LB
RB
equal
comma last
last
and semicolon.
semicolon.
Now this is the dynamic value, right? So dynamic value left text consider as a
Left boundary.
left boundary. Right text consider as a
Right boundary.
right boundary. So now you are identify the this is the dynamic value left text. So before that we need to give from the this is the J section ID. So parameter name. So parameter name also we need to give from the properly, like which value you are doing, you need to give from the that is the name you can give. J section ID here and underscore we can what we are doing correlation, that is why 4 and after that LB, take this is the LB left boundary equal to this and right boundary. What is the right boundary? Only semicolon is the right boundary. So right boundary is equal to, okay, and give that copy and paste. So now is fine from the up to this. Okay, you can copy and now where to write the function. So this is also very important. So what we can do, you can copy the like you can select this and go to the here. Don't go to the control home. Only you can select this and after that web underscore type it and this is the find next. Click on the find next. So here just a little bit go up where you need to write. See, snapshot T1 you need to write. This is the T2. So immediately of the T2 you need to write from the above this. So means you need to write from here. So already function you know, right? You can just copy and paste. So now second step is complete. Sorry, third step also completed. Where to write the function. Next, what is the next step? And originally also you can copy
Substitution.
and paste it from the every time. It will be useful from us. Okay. And now substitution. So select that control H. In this value place, we need to replace with the which name? Our parameter name. Our parameter name with open curly brace and our parameter name and close the curly brace and click on the find next. So find next. So don't click from the replace all. So because what will happen if you click replace all, this value also it is replaced, but that is just our understanding point of view we are here given. So if you give from the double slashes, then what will happen means it is commented. So means this will be not affect anything in the your script. So just comment we are did. Okay, then again find next. Now you can observe here. So this is the dynamic value in this place. We need to replace with the this. So click on replace. Again, you have one more click. and you can check from the any other things. No values there. Okay. Now substitution also completed. So like this, we need to do from the correlation as a manual correlation. So we'll replay once and we'll see the output, how the values is picking from the after did from the correlation. See, your script will be pass. Now you have done the correlation. It is really done or not. You want to see means you go to the starting line and come to the one by one. Okay, here we don't have any value, and here. So we can observe we are unable to see here means what we can do. We can go to the runtime settings. In the logs, always we need from the external logs in that parameter substitution, and save this and again replay. Then now we can see the here. See, J section ID is equal to value is capturing. So what you can do now, you can paste this same as the what we are observed in the script, same or not you can observe. So you can enter control. See, same as above or different. So this script you can execute with the multiple users. How many you want, you can execute like 120 users also. The value will be changed and automatically we are capturing from the using from the correlation concept. So that is why your script will be never fail from the multiple user point of view. So this is the way you need to do from the correlation. So everyone is clear this concept, today concept correlation. So already I told this is the very important concept. So tomorrow I'm giving from the everyone. Everyone should record the Store application and you guys can compare and identify the dynamic value. And these all dynamic values you should do the correlation. All values you should do the correlation. 3, 6, 8 values you can do, and along with parameterization also you need to complete. Then only your script, entire script is completed. Okay. So thank you for joining and we'll meet from tomorrow and we'll continue our classes. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.